to Cooped Up. So it is January, and I decided that since the chickens aren't so active in the winter, and it's really not much new for me to film with them, except maybe when we get some snow, we'll have a snow play date. That I'm going to do a special series for this month, and that will be I'm actually building a chicken tractor, which is a small movable enclosure that the ladies can be placed in, and they can eat grass and catch bugs and wander around, and I can move it around the yard, but they won't be free ranging. And this is important because sometimes you don't want your girls to be wandering around for whatever reason. Could be predators are especially active. You could maybe need to keep them out of your neighbor's yard or the garden, or I like to keep the ladies cooped up when I mow the lawn. So it's just good to have a chicken tractor as an option, and I'm building a really simple one, not too complicated or expensive in terms of materials. You could build this yourself out of scrap wood and other things you had lying around. I did buy mine materials for the most part new, simply because the chicken tractor I originally had has rotted away, and it was time for some new wood to do so. But we're gonna go ahead and get started. Today I'm going to build the basic frame, and then next week we'll cover the roof for the chicken tractor, and then the third week we'll go ahead and we'll build the put the sides on. So there's no bottom to a chicken tractor. Again, it's open to the grass so that the ladies can dig and scratch and eat to their heart's content. But let's get started, and I will show you my supplies. So for these videos, I went ahead and I already cut all my pieces of wood to build this structure. And I will have that cut list and the list of supplies and tools you will need linked to our Facebook page. But this is all the stuff. Got it all laid out. Got my plywood pieces over here and some hardware cloth. You could use regular chicken wire too, because this is a daytime structure. You don't want it to house your ladies overnight. So regular poultry wire would work. I just happen to have hardware cloth lying around. It's a little more heavy duty, so I'm going to go ahead and use that. And then I have my piece of roofing, PVC corrugated sheet of roof. It's 8 feet long by 26 inches wide, and so that is why I'm going to build my chicken tractor to be 8 feet long and 24 inches wide, because the roof already comes cut that size, and then I do not have to cut it down. It's a pre-made piece ready to go. So the first step in building my frame is to take 2 of my 2x2 by 8 foot pieces of timber here, and then I have 4 of these. They are 21.5 inches long, and they fit inside like that. And I'm going to run a screw from the outside in between the 2 main 8-foot boards. And I'll do that on each end so that I have 2 long rectangles the same size, and that will build the basic frame for our chicken tractor. Okay, so there is my first 8-foot frame. I'm going to make another one identical to it, so that I have one for the top and one for the bottom. So now I have my two identical frames, one for the top and one for the bottom. And I'm going to use a 24-inch piece of 2x4, and I'm going to attach it on the inside corners here like this. And that's going to be the supports of my chicken tractor. And so I'm going to do one in each corner, and then I'm going to do one about 3 feet from one end in order to make a little privacy corner for the ladies. So that's the next step, to attach my 2x4 supports to the frame. So the 2x4s will stand on end like that on the inside of the frame. And we'll do that on each end, and again about 3 feet in from one end. Okay, so all 6 of your leg supports should now be on one side of your frame. And the next thing I need to do is flip it over and attach the other rectangle to the other end of the 2x4s. And we'll have our frame complete. Alright, so I got my frame built here. So that's as far as we go for this week. Next week we'll work on the roof of the chicken tractor. And so until then, hope you all are well and happy, and we'll see you next time.